Saraswati Sisukunj Vagwala Borsad, Standard 5th, Subject EVS. Right, today we are going to start revision, and revision's 5th number question is here. Answer the following question in detail. Now it has 10 marks and only 5 questions you have to write, any 5 questions, right? In question paper you will get 6 questions. So see here carefully everyone. First question, why has government made laws to protect wild animals, right? Why has government made laws to protect wild animals? So as we have discussed in live class that many people kill wild animal, and after killing many people sell their body parts like skin and other body parts. To stop this activity, government made laws to protect wild animals. So you understand first question and its answer, right? Now let's see second question and its answer. See here, second question, what happens to the food in stomach? What happens to the food in stomach? So when food goes in your stomach, it remains for few hours in your stomach. It remains for few hours in your stomach. Your stomach churns the food. Your stomach churns the food and convert it into fine paste. And after that, many digestive juices get added inside it, and hydrochloric, dilute, keep this word, dilute hydrochloric acid also adds inside the paste of the food. So I hope you understand both the questions and its answer. Now let's see answers. So first answer, some people kill wild animals and sell their skin and keep them, right? So to stop these activities, government made law to protect wild animals. See second answer here, the food remains in the stomach for few hours, right? The stomach churns food and changes it into fine paste. The stomach adds digestive juices and dilute hydrochloric acid. So this is your answer of first and second. Just take a look of it. So see here, question number 3, describe the structure of Gadsisar Lake, right? So as you all know that in Gadsisar Lake, ghats are built with steps along halls, right? There are decorated rooms and verandas, right? Verandas means there is a open area in front of your house, that is called veranda. So there are verandas also in the ghats of this Gadsisar Lake, right? And there are steps which will lead you to the water. And there are 9 interconnected lakes. During rain, the structure was like that. When first lake is filled with water, that water will move towards the lower lake, right? And when the second lake is also full, so that water will again move in the third, which is at lower level, right? So there are 9 interconnected lakes, and this is how they store the water in Jaisalmer. So this was the structure. We will write answer. Before that, let's see fourth number question. It is explain rainwater harvesting in detail, right? So what is rainwater harvesting? So I told you that rainwater harvesting is a method of collecting and storing rainwater for future use, right? You have to collect rainwater from the rooftops. There are pipe or network of pipe which is connected with your roof, and during the rainwater will flow from the pipe. It goes into underground tank and it get stored, right? And you can use that water during the scarcity. So now let's see answer. See answers. First, third number here, ghats with steps were built around the lake along halls, decorated rooms and verandas. The steps lead to the water of the lake. The lake collects rainwater. If water is too much in the lake, it flows to a lake which is in lower level. When that lake is also full, then water flows into third lake which is at still more lower level, and so on. In this way, there were 9 interconnected lakes, right? This is your third answer. See 4 number answer. Rainwater harvesting is method of collecting and storing rainwater for future use. Water is collected from rooftops. Network of pipes or a single pipe is connected to rooftops. During the rain, the water from the roof, it goes into the pipe, right? These pipes carry the water to the underground tanks. The water is used during the scarcity of water. I hope you understand. Just take a look of to both answers. Okay. See your fifth number question, how salt is made. So salt is made by seawater, right? There are large shallow beds which is made inside the sand by digging the sand, and that seawater is allowed to settle in that beds. And sunlight will dry that water, right, and the remaining solid part will be your salt, right. This is the answer of 5 number. Let's say 6 number question here. What arrangements are made for security at Golconda Fort? So what are the arrangement which was there in the Golconda Fort? So as we all know that there are long deep ditch around the Golconda Fort and thick walls also present. There are guns and cannons for the security of Golconda Fort, right. Now see here, 7 number question. How has law affected communities like snake charmers, madaris and circus people? So these snake charmers, madaris and circus peoples, their livelihood is totally depends on animals, right. Now because of the law they cannot keep animals with them, right, and that is why they are struggling for their survival, right. So now let's see answers. See answer of 5 number. The sea water is collected in shallow beds dug in a sand. Water is collected to dry in the sun. After the water dries, salt remains on the ground, right. So this was answer of number 5. Now let's go for number 6. That is water arrangement made for security at Golconda Fort. There was long deep ditch, or you can say pit, along outside of the Golconda Fort's wall. The fort which prevent entry of the enemies, means that ditch prevents entry of the enemies inside the fort. Guns and cannons were used in the past for protection of fort, right. Guns and cannons were used. Now let's see 7 number question. That is, how has laws affected communities like snake charmers, madaris and circus people? So how that laws affected, right. Now see here, snake charmers, madaris and circus people earn their livelihood from this kind of animals. So these peoples are totally depends on animals, and because of law now they are not able to these animals. So that is why they are struggling for their survival, right. So just take a look of answers. So let's see question number 8. What happens to the food in small intestine? So from stomach, food goes into small intestine. Now here more digestive juices get added into the food, right, and those digestive juices helps to digest carbohydrate, proteins and vitamins which is present in the food, right. So this is how what happens with the food in small intestine, right. Okay, now let's see next question here, which is write benefits of rainwater harvesting, right, that water that we harvest from the rain. So what are the benefits of that? So first one, it increase availability of water, right, it increase quality of groundwater level and it increase level of groundwater also, right. It prevents soil erosion, and it will stop water from flowing away and getting wasted. So these are the benefits of rainwater harvesting. Let's see next question, that why did Gandhiji with several other people went on Dandi March? Dandi March means Padayatra or long walk we can say. So you know, in 1930 Gandhiji did this. So why they did this? Many years back, right, Britishers made a law that no one can make salt, right, and they put heavy tax on salt. So to protest against this law, Gandhiji with several other people went on Dandi March. So as I explained to you all answers, let's see answers now here. Answer of 8 number. Question was, what happens to the food in small intestine? And answer is, in the small intestine some more digestive juices mix with food. The juices help in digesting of carbohydrate, proteins and fats present in the food, and digestion is completed here. So digestion is completed in small intestine. Let's see 9 number, write benefits of rainwater harvesting. See answer here, increase in availability of water, increase in underground water level, it reduces soil erosion and pollution of water bodies, it stops water from flowing away and getting wasted. So this was answer of 9 number. 10 number answer, why did Gandhiji with several other people went on Dandi March? So as I informed you, as I told you, that for many years Britishers had made law that law did not allow people to make salt themselves, right? They cannot make salt by themselves. So they had, and that Britishers also put heavy taxes on salt. So Gandhiji with several other people went on Dandi March, that is Padayatra, to protest against this law, right? So this was answer. Just take a look of all answers. Okay, so let's see next question, that is 11 number. How can you find out 4 directions around you, right? So as I explained you that if you are facing direction in which sun rises, that is your east direction. If your face is towards east direction in which sun rises, so on your back side it will be west direction. On your left hand side that will be north. On your right hand side will be south. Back side west, front side east, this side left side north, and right side south direction, right? If you are facing towards east direction, that is. So this is, you have to write in your own words, right? You can change your words to write by yourself. Okay, let's see next number question. Why could Aurangzeb's army could not get into the fort? If you remember that Aurangzeb's army wait outside of the Golconda fort for 8 months, but he was unable to get inside. So why this happens? Because Golconda fort has long deep ditch around the fort. It has thick walls, right? So if he will penetrate from the that cannons, then also that wall will be not get break, right? Okay, one more thing, it has bastions, 87 bastions it has, and that soldier can observe a large area. So this was the security feature of Golconda fort, and because of that Aurangzeb's army was unable to get inside the fort. So now let's see answers here. Of 11 number, what was the question? How can you find out 4 directions around you, right? So how we can write? When we stand facing direction towards the rising sun, that is east, right? Behind us the west, where the sun will set in the evening, right? That is west direction, where the sun will set in the evening, right? On the left hand side of us, that will be north direction, and on the right hand side of us there will be south direction, right? So this was about directions, how we can find. Now let's see 12 number. What was the question? Why could Aurangzeb's army not get into the fort? Why could he was unable to get into the fort? So Aurangzeb's army not entered the Golconda fort because of thick walls, deep ditch or pit around the fort wall, vigilant soldiers watching from bastions. Because of this reason Aurangzeb's army was unable to get inside the fort. Just take a look of answers. So I hope you understand all answering detailed question which I discussed today. If you have any problem, right, you can ask me during live class if you have question about this answer in detail, right? I hope you will do worksheet carefully, right? Prepare well and do well in the exam. Thank you.